Hello and welcome. Today is a very special day because today in the Northern Hemisphere, we're celebrating the Winter Solstice as the shortest day of the year. We celebrate because there's the return to light. So what does that mean for those of us who are spending this particular solstice grieving? It means that there's a promise in the recognition that there is light, even in the darkness. Rumi said, the wound is the place where the light enters you. And I would suggest to you that the grief journey is a result of a wound. We're grieving because we've experienced a loss, and it's a loss that's been very, very substantial in our world. That's a wound. And now we need to lean in and on that wound to recognize that that's the place where the light enters us. Dr. Robert Holden talked about the darkness of this day as a womb. And in that womb, we get born in the darkness and in the light, and both are scary. I think it's safe to say that in the grief journey, fear and anxiety is part of the grief journey. After all, in A Grief Observed, C.S. Lewis said, I never knew that grief felt so much like fear. There's a reason for this. We are in the darkness. Some of us refer to it as a dark night of the soul. And there is a light also that wants to be born. And that's really the essence of healthy mourning. Healthy mourning is a recognition that when we stop pretending that the grief isn't there, when we stop hiding from our grief or getting comfortable in our numbness, we open up to the possibility that there are synchronicities that will lead us to the light. That if we just listen in on our grief, we can hear what our next steps are, and those next steps bring the light. Solstice is a reminder to all of us that in the depth of this wound, in the depth of this darkness, there is light. And in that light, there is hope. The hope comes from recognizing, as I say every day in my practice, death ends a life, not a relationship. And the grief journey is not about bringing closure to the relationship. The grief journey is about finding where the relationship is now so that we can live our best life. If you're interested in learning more, we invite you to come and join us in the Healthy Mourning Revolution Facebook page. If you're already on the Facebook page, I invite you to contribute. I invite you to tell us about where you are right now in that dark place and where are you finding the light. We learn from each other. We are each the experts on our grief. And together, we do walk through the grief journey with ease and grace. It is my wish for each and every one of us who are grieving this holiday season that we use the opportunities of the holiday season to transform our grief into mourning in healthy ways. Much love to you all, and may this holiday season bring light into your world. Namaste.